That's how family members treat each other, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
Storm against Pango mid. We've seen this time and time again. I mean, Pango just in general, not a particularly good laner. As blast off in the bot lane, why you smile? He's trying to walk away. One more right click does him in though. Save gets the first blood on the techies despite all against each other. The Pango, maybe the exception. Or am I overstating this? Because I feel like this hero has not gotten better in laning, really. But he's doing okay right now. We'll go down to the blood right in the top lane, so Nightfall getting a very valuable kill. And it's gonna
Storm Spirit, I think it's just like GPK is very comfortable on it. It's good for the game and just doubling down on the team fighting. And also, GPK doesn't really lose lane in general. Especially when he's playing a hero like Pango. Can Planet get glimpsed?
He's gonna try for it. GPK's already used all his spells, glimpsed into death. A nice gank, and this is a rare one before the 6-minute mark. So that's gonna provide
towards his Vanguard, 500 gold away.
And here on the tide, Watermelon Man, Meteor Hammer seems to just be the item. I think that's just become an absolute standard. As top lane was a little action, but the glimpse is gonna separate most of it. New level 3 now. He does go for reactive armor. We've actually been seeing some variation on this build where you're getting a fast Vanguard on Timber, and you just opt to get 0 in reactive armor. We've been seeing, I mean, it depends on the player, and maybe it depends on the matchup as well. But New opted for at least 1 value level of that passive.
Yeah, I like a couple of points of it. Just so that way you have the armor to play with. But one thing, like, with Timber being a universal hero, people are building stat items, which means he has some base armor.
He just stopped talking. Bottom lane, Pure is going to get bashed and brought down. They did, of course, get the kill on the top lane as well, along with definitely prefer Nightfall. Planet Smoke will pop. He's going to see both heroes. He gets the Thunderstrike onto the Lich, and that's who they'll have to go on. Actually brings them back into the kinetic field because it wasn't properly placed. Frostshield's going to delay a lot of this damage, but eventually Nothing to Say does get the kill, and his killing spree continues. We talked about how BETBOOM wanted to win the lanes to try to potentially cancel a TP, but he doesn't even have mana for it right now. Pops the wand. Timber Chain does dodge the blast off. Nicely done, as Pure apparently gets taken on the other side of the map. New now attempting to TP out, and will be fine.
That was so close.
The Sinister Gaze not quite in range for Tron.
Yeah. I mean, if you looked at that lane as the Nightfall is pinging Neo up here again.
They want him. Rupture. The charge coming in from the other side from Why You Smile, though, but a swashbuckle from GPK into his Rolling Thunder. Bloodright will connect as well. Why You Smile dies, and it looks like they'll get Mew as well. Actually gets the stun in the midst of the Timber Chain as well. Efficient plays from GPK.
Lane though, Nothing to Say, going on Pure again.
Yeah, he's going to get glimpsed back, but he's going to set up his own Ravage. Gets off the Meteor Hammer as well. Extra Vortex is there, and there's enough magic damage from Nothing to Say to punish the use of Ravage. Because there are quite a bit of Dispel heroes, and you can pick that. I mean, considering that Timber is picked so early when it even gets through the banning stage, you can plan ahead. We can see Mr. Planet will die as the Fusel Blade is being shown from GPK. Save gets the kill there. But yeah, if we do have Rupture and whatnot, I suppose, Kinetic Field to some degree. That's on their team. I mean, you know what I'm talking about though, right? Nothing to Say is going to find a kill here by the gate.
I feel like even if they Rupture him, he can probably just run through it. Like,
Actually, he's probably going to get that before even getting the 15 talent, but that's when getting the actually will matter. Try to blast up on Nothing to Say. Actually going to counter-initiate now. Static Storm, they bash him. GPK still inside and brought down. Save looks to be next, although Nightfall's come to play, getting off the Rupture onto New. Maybe not the best target. He's just going to casually TP out. The Ravage just clips him, though, on the outskirts. And eventually they do bring down the universal hero. Gorgeous, some would say.
Yeah, you could say that.
GPK actually changing his build. He's going to be going for a Blink Dagger instead after that death. Trying to get off his Rolling Thunder. He's going to get Nether struck. But he was swatched. It's kind of a baby swashbuckle. Gonna get a glimpse, but he does get his ult off in time. There's no way for them to stop that. That's why you smile getting kited. Blast off is there into the swash. But the static storm onto 2 heroes from Planet. And here comes Shiro to try to finish the job. They're gonna be able to get GPK very easily and save his next. Double kill for Shiro, showing up to his first fight and getting rewarded.
Are they gonna try to burst him?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He'll dodge the swash. Yeah, he's sticking around, going for the rule, but the Sinister Gaze, very fast reaction time. But the zips are there from nothing to say, but now he's out of mana. Gorgeous gameplay from BETBOOM. And now they're going to try to take him out a second time. The Blood Right has to be perfectly timed. Ravage is there. They find him. Nothing to say. Completely waste the Aegis. And Planet's going to get cleaned up as well. My goodness. What?
Incredibly impressive. I mean, how long are you dead for? Your Aegis respawning.
That's a good question. Shiro will be able to get out here. GPK already used Rolling Thunder. Does a nice job of maneuvering to the other side. He's going to drain a lot of mana with the swashbuckle, and Shiro's going to be brought down. That's 2 huge kills for BETBOOM. LGD getting punished so hard for this.
He's playing this really well. The fact that they're willing to take these picks off into Aegis, I'm not even sure if this zip is that important. They have no detection.
Save, delaying things with the reactive taser. Actually gets a really good blast off. Unfortunately for him, nobody's really nearby. Either way, that's still really good.
Smoke up on LGD, but they stepped on a mine, so GPK pings them out. He knows that they're there. Or he should. I mean, he's the one who pinged.
Yeah, he is greedy though. Pure, he's going to be the one that gets initiated on inside that static storm. We talked about this. They need to be able to burst them down as fast as they can. They do. He didn't have Ravage anyway, I suppose, so was going to die regardless. Another 10. The shard, you take that every time.
Yeah, I mean, there are some very useful shards. Like, on the other side, I feel like Techies, who is about to die right now, is going to be the first.
Yep, that's a lot of burst. Chain Frost comes out to continue, pops the reactive armor. Shiro getting pretty low, but able to get off his GKB and the attribute shift. And GPK trying to find the stun onto Shiro. He gets enough damage, doesn't need to stun him at all. Double kill for GPK. They kill off the Timber Sign. Now, Why You Smile is next. They've only lost Save and BETBOOM. Feels like every fight so far.
It was just a block.
They will take out the tech. I mean, perhaps they didn't realize how much damage GPK had, because I think Aghanim Scepter almost there for Nightfall. He's going for that Blood Mist as they go through the gate to try to go onto Mew. Pure faking out the Ravage. He might have to use it here. Blast off cancels the TP. There's the reactive armor. And is that just a Yule's Dispel? So that, we talk about the Nullifier, but it's the Yule's that will completely counter the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, honestly, in retrospect, the Yule's makes a lot of sense. He's playing into Spirit Breaker as well. I mean, the nice thing about Bloodseeker is that he is going to be doing damage with Blood Mist. He's going for the Shard. That's going to be pure damage. He's got Mjolnir, so those procs are not going to be effective in this. Nice roll for GPK. Let's find Planet. So Bloodseeker's not exactly the best hero to turn into.
Why You Smile showing himself. And another Yule to counteract the Bulldoze. Looks like he's going to die for this. I don't know why he went down there to begin with, but he did. I think the supports for LGD, they're being very greedy. If they can get these items that they're working for, or working towards, I think that might tip the balance. So, talking about the Aghanim Scepter on both Spirit. Time to get away. What's their opener exact? Oh my god, he zips away. Going for the TP, but that's a little ambitious. I think he could have gone a little bit farther with the zip, and he's going to get destroyed.
% mana left, so he definitely could have continued zipping. As
BETBOOM spotted as GPK using that Blink Dagger with the Rolling Thunder, the roll-up as well. As he misses the Timber Chain, and now he's just left to die. So 2 huge kills for BETBOOM. They forced the BKB out of Shiro. And with that, BETBOOM will likely just try to push them. They still have Aegis for a minute.
And they didn't use Ravage, so they've got their...
Force anything out. Of course, we can see that there's no buybacks from LGD, but BETBOOM certainly do not know this. Oh my god, no way they get him again. Nothing to say, he's gonna get ravaged, blasted, and dead for 75 again, and no buyback. Oh my god. Complete disaster for LGD as BETBOOM just all over this Storm Spirit. GPK going in pretty deep, able to find the distance though. Sergeant from While You Smile able to disengage. They have a lot of spam to try to defend this. And Nightfall forced to use his BKB. Rolling Thunder is there. They're going in pretty deep. He gets the stun up onto the Mortal. He's getting really sure has to pop his BKB. Will be able to get out in all likelihood as they take out the Bloodseeker. And the reactive armor about to explode. Not going to be able to find anybody really. Pure takes a little bit of the damage. Pops the cheese shortly after. Will be able to get away. As Why You Smile. Taken out by Swash of GPK. Trying to dodge out this Timber Chain as the Timber Saw completely out of mana. He gets swatted into death. That's a buyback coming in from the Spirit Breaker as GPK getting pretty low. He's going to get taken out now by LGD. Going to be a heavy investment here. As Toronto Tokyo, he's going to get spotted. He has the gems. This is actually a pretty big pickup. Glimpse is there. And Shiro using the swashbuckler. They're going to go straight into the jungle.
Am I crazy?
BETBOOM.
Didn't they just do that on...
They do have Ravage available as the Zip is there. Instant Hex! Not going for the Ravage, he goes for the Tech, goes to find the Zip with a big BKB from Nothing to Say. Finally gets it off in time, but he's taking a lot of damage. Has the Zip away now. As Save is the one that's taking most of the damage here. Why You Smile with a huge charge of the BKB activated now. Toronto Tokyo going to shield himself, is not taking much damage as a result. Shiro basically in a 1v4 situation will just have to BKB teleport. You can see Mew actually bought back into the game. So another lost fight for LGD. Does cost a buyback. That means a full disengage from BETBOOM, which means LGD should be trying to fight right now. They're going to go in. They're going to Hex Pure to start things out. Kraken Shell activates though. Static Storm glimpse back into it, trying to TP out, but the Adaptive Strike is enough to cancel the TP and get the kill. So I feel like GPK got him killed in some...
Tidehunter as well. You know, GPK, he's going to be rolling through with Rolling Thunder. It's a great Sanjin Yasha game. As they are smoking right into LGD here.
Yep, Pure gonna get pops his BKB. That means Nothing to Say will pop his own, but they're getting the stuns onto Mew, and he gets dropped immediately. Shiro turns into Pango temporarily. They do have buyback onto Mew, and we can see that Roche is not up for a minute and a half, but he's gonna expend it anyway. They're gonna get the glimpse off onto Pure. That's another BKB. He's gonna get the Ravage off now, using that Refresher Shard. And now they're going to take out the Storm Spirit, who buys back instantly. Shiro kind of left alone, but the rest of BETBOOM trying to retreat for the time being. Mew has shown up now with his ult. Gets off the reactive armor as well, but that's a double kill for Nightfall as the Northling dies with no buyback available. Mew, he explodes for a little bit of damage, not really much to write home about. And now they're stun locking, Nothing to Say. The blast off is there. A dieback onto basically everybody from LGD.
Ravages? Or did he just refresh the BKB?
I think he may have just used it for the BKB. I think it was only one Ravage. I could be wrong though, as they will find the Disruptor as well. So only one member of LGD is definitely over. No fortification to come. As he's trying to take out some creeps to delay, but he gets lifted in the air by the Yule. Crazy set on Primal. Why choose this headpiece? Because Pure and Company, they're smoked up. They want to get some sort of a gank going. Gush is already placed. There is the spin from Nightfall with the blood grenades to follow. I don't think that's enough damage, as here comes a huge onslaught from Nothing to Say. And Nightfall, he's the one taking the brunt of the damage now, but Save, he does get his heal off, trying to save his position one. Oh, please save Nightfall at all costs. Save will be taken out finally, as Nightfall does get the bounty rune.
What was that accent?
That works upon original release, because I remember level 1 Ignite from Ogre just giving max stacks, and that definitely doesn't work anymore. As Mew getting gone on in the bot lane, the Blade Fury's there. Oh, the root comes out, canceling the TP from Save, but a nice blast off coming in. Nightfall ends up dying. Save trying to get something out of this, but the Vanguard evading basically all the damage from Save. Double kill for Planet. My goodness, that could not have gone better for LGD.
The Radiant Triangle.
No, it's not colored at all.
It's
As Enchantress is taken out in the bot lane. And Pure looks like he's going to survive in the top lane as well, so no harm, no foul. Overall, lanes, I mean, LGD with a 2K tanky here, although he wasn't technically there, was he? It was Saberlight playing for him, but either way. Tanky hero meta is awesome. Bottom lane, Rapier is able to get off in time from Nightfall, but nothing to say. Pulverized change from that last patch coming into effect here, and that's going to lead to the kill onto the Juggernaut. No Omni Slash because he's not level 6 yet. But that's probably the biggest change for...
Buffed when he was in a state of already being good. This hero might turn out to be like S tier, first pick, first ban by the end of the major.
Nightfall. He's going to have to spin, but again, we talked about this. Pulverize keeps him in place. He's still only level 5. Nothing to say will slow him with the Uproar, and that is another kill on a Nightfall. My goodness, that is worst case scenario for BETBOOM. They get a support Clockwork kill on the other side of the map, but one you don't need to worry about. This guy gets farm, he gets levels, he doesn't die, but not this game. And Pure, he's going to get taken out now by Shiro. Able to get off the skeleton walk. And means I don't even know when a good timing is, but I assume, considering he's top net worth, doing just fine. As we hear an onslaught coming in from nothing to say. They want save. Tarbomb is there, Pulverize to follow. And Shiro finds another kill to his name. He's going to be going Desolator. The blast off, so that was very fortunate for him. He's out of mana now, but has a shield rune. So still pretty confident as he's working towards a Maelstrom. Still about 800 away as save. He gets hook shot. The glimpse is there, but not going to be enough to save the Enchantress. As Shiro pushing relatively early. I mean, the Clinks, now that they changed the way that it works, like Tarbomb, that's something you can use to push these towers. And Pure, he's going to get stuck inside the cogs. Will have to use his Ravage to try to get away. TPs are coming. Pure getting slowed perpetually. There's the blast off to stun him in place. Another mine being placed by Planet, and that finally will net him a kill onto Pure. Might cost him his life. He's going to get glimpsed back. But look at the rotation from BETBOOM. Said the same thing as Synderen, so you're probably right.
Okay, or we're both idiots, which is very possible.
Yeah, that's happened before. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains onto Planet, stuck inside the kinetic field now. We'll pop the Pavis to stay alive. There's nothing to say, trying to help him out. Not able to get the stun up. He gets glimpsed instead, but Doom coming in, gets off his ulti onto GPK, and more are coming behind him. GPK looks to be mega dead as a hook shot connects onto Nightfall, stuck inside the cogs, getting bounced out, can't do anything. Toronto Tokyo is going to be next. This is getting out of hand. Back to the topic of Burning Barrage. If it is a level 2, is it even worth getting? Nothing to say. Onto Pure right now. Has the Ravage, but I mean, you're not going to get out of this one. Jeez Louise.
That would have been a big kill too, because, well, he hasn't died once, which definitely matters for the mental of BETBOOM to kill him. But also, he's top net worth, so that would have been a big kill.
Save? Well, unfortunately for him, his untouchable's not enough. As another Deso charge for Shiro, and kind of a cool
infinite scaling? Or,
well, it's not infinite, but yeah, scaling items.
Scaling items. Yeah, those are cool. I agree.
Double damage is in the bot lane. Nothing to say. He's going to get glimpsed, and we'll take the DD.
Towards the DD. Very convenient.
Well, top lane, Pure has to use his Ravage. He's still stuck inside the cogs. He's going to get hook shot. Don't think they have the damage to finish him off, though. Why you smile? Look at the rotation from BETBOOM. They want to get something. The Omni Slash goes onto the Siege Creep.
Oh, to the catapult.
Is Why You Smile actually going to live? Unbelievable. Nightfall has to try to spin away, and there's the Doom. New has shown up to save the day. Hurricane onto Pure. They get the support. Ench, Pure just standing still. I wouldn't be surprised if they call it GG pretty soon. This is ugly from BETBOOM. My goodness. Now bottom lane, New lifted his arms to Doom, but takes a little bit too long. He's going to be able to deny that tower if he wants to get it. Meanwhile, save is taken out by Shiro. Good enough lineup to delay this game if the high ground does come from LGD?
God, no. They have nothing to counter push. The only guy would be Pure with an Aghanim Scepter who has to use the damn Ravage to get away here and won't even succeed at TPing.
Well, the good news for BETBOOM is they have a Battle Fury now. really digging as much as I can. Oh, New, he's caught out. That's a pretty big kill. As Save will get him. Any other capacity other than just farming. As Shiro, oh, do they spot GPK? They do. Hookshot is there. He does have a Remnant up, but I don't think he can use it. I don't think he had the mana.
Nope.
So nice pick off for LGD again.
Radiant.
Didn't mention that the Tormentor was taken out though, and it gave the shard to Save, which I have to admit, I don't really know that. I've never noticed this doing anything. As Pure's getting caught out, we'll talk about that after this Tidehunter death. Kraken Shell activates, but he dies anyway. So they do you get more creeps because of it. I thought it was just Little Friends. Okay.
Little Friends is bad. I mean, at the start of the patch it was good, as Save is very likely going to go down here. Nothing to say. He still has the ult.
Not quite enough damage. Save. He actually is going to be fine. But Shiro shows up, and he's not fine anymore.
And the creep wave is there. Oh, the Little Friends. The Little Friends at Shiro.
Wait, where?
He's fine.
All right. And like I said, they don't have fortification for this. I don't know why they used it there, but now they have it activate as the hook shot onto Pure. He gets pushed back into the Doom, and he's dead. Beautiful coordination from LGD, and that's no buyback for Pure, which is no big surprise considering he's died 7 times now. There's the fortification coming out from BETBOOM. Now Shiro, not afraid, wants to just get these barracks. And they'll be able to do so pretty much uncontested. And the rest of LGD will follow suit. Although GPK going to the high ground, he's actually a bit isolated because of the cogs, but Why You Smile looks to be the sacrifice for LGD, for everybody else to get away. GPK actually almost dies to this. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing. They get the glimpse back on the planet, so... Oh, do they have a... They have to... Oh god,
no.
Atrocious.
That's not good. That's not good.
Oh, wow. Already in the inventory. And it's not often you see these teams pushing high ground without an Aegis. But they know how much they're ahead by. They can look at the score and have an idea. Nothing to say. Glimpse back into the kinetic field. Taking a lot of damage with the impetus. Has to pop his BKB, which means they need to go in. New is already deep in the base. They kill the Disruptor, who buys back into the game. Nothing to say. Forcing TP out. New as well. So PSG.LGD not really able to get a ton out of that. Other
It's made to TP.
Okay. Hook shot. Do they have the layering? They do. Absolutely terrific. Apparently, to go along with this Pavis. Clockwork with also a Pavis and a Solar Crest. Nothing to say. Getting close to a heart. Which wait, is that a heart? Or is he going... Yeah, it is going to be a heart. I don't see the recipe. It must be on the courier, though. And for the Doom, who uses Doom, they're going to be able to get this kill eventually onto Pure. Okay, he gets off the Tentacle Surprise.
Please don't Ravage.
But he's dead, which is no surprise. Wave now entering again, so backdoor protection is gone. Hook shot. And dead Enchantress. Static Storm is placed with the Tentacle Surprise, actually hitting 3 heroes. But Pure not able to really defend the base at all. Nothing to say. Putting the cheeses in his inventory, but they're going to get a second set of racks very easily. GPK pulverized right now. Might not have enough damage to actually finish the job, so he'll get back to base. But PSG.LGD can just move to the other side and go for these megas now. Not sure what they can do to defend. Well, but Shiro kind of wants to die because he's out of mana. The Enchantress is coming back as well. Towers down, melee racks being focused. Last-ditch effort for BETBOOM. You got to try something now, but the hook shot connecting onto 2 essentially. Nightfall does get off his Omni Slash. And the Doom comes out finally onto Pure. Does have his Ravage, but not able to use it, obviously. Mega creeps for PSG.LGD as GG's come out. And this was not close. Finally, LGD getting some revenge on BETBOOM, not just